All right, here we go. Today, we're gonna focus on giving you strong, healthy knees. So if you've got anything going on with the knees, you may wanna give this a try, or if you're just using this as prehab to improve your internal and external tibial rotation, because we know that healthy knees rotate really well, and if they don't, you might have a problem. Today is the day. We will need a little bit of equipment. We are going to start seated on the mat. I've got a heavy implement that's not going to move that we can do our contractions against. And I also have a band, and I've just got it anchored to a kettlebell. We're going to do some banded tibial rotations, and we're going to finish with some isometric holds on the floor and against the wall, and it's going to be glorious. Knees are going to be feeling really good after this one. But first, let's get down on the floor, and let's see how the knees are rotating. First thing I want you to do is take your palms and place them on either side of your upper leg, and then take your fingers, and I want you to locate at the top of the shin. There's this little spiny process here called the tibial tuberosity, and all I want you to do is use that use your fingers for tactile feedback, and use that and try and point it out away from the body and feel it glide underneath the fingers out to the side this way, and then feel it glide back this way internally. And just go back and forth for a few passes so that you feel what we're trying to feel. And now let's hook the arm underneath the leg. I'm gonna come across this way. I'm gonna rotate internally, get the spiny process to point in as we extend up and hold that rotation, and back down, and then rotate out and extend up and hold down, and point in and extend up, down, and out. Just a few passes. Down, in, down, out, down. Let's do the same thing on the other side. We'll get set up here, palms on either side of the upper leg. Locate that landmark and just glide back and forth. Perfect. Hook the arm underneath. I can have my fingers here just to feel that move as I rotate in and I extend up, down, rotate out, extend up, down, rotate in, rotate out. Last pass, rotate in and rotate out. Beautiful. I want you to remember that feeling of rotation, and we're going to come up this way, and I'm going to use this plate as an anchor. I'm going to place the inside of my right foot against this plate. I want my knee stacked on top of my heel. We're going to bend the knee to about 10 or 15 degrees, and then I want you to watch. If my shin is pointing straight this way, I'm going to rotate my upper leg to point inwards this way. So my shin is pointing out this way and my upper leg is rotating this way. Create some tension in the ankle, grabbing the ground with the foot, and then a little bit of looseness up here until you feel the torque in the knee. It might take a little bit of playing around with back and forth, but I want that foot anchored into the ground, and we're gonna hold here for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, we're gonna do some contractions where I'm gonna try and tighten up the knee, tension up the knee, and rotate into the plate and try and rotate off of the plate, but no movement in the upper leg at all. So I'm trying to find my end range and feel that torsion on the knee. Okay, let's start to tension up from the knee and start to rotate and try and push into the implement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, freeze there. Try and rotate off the implement as I pull myself deeper into the stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And rotate in, push into the implement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and try and rotate off the implement deeper into the position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, last one, ready? And push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try and rotate deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of that position. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now I'm going to take the left foot, inside of left foot. Make sure my knee is stacked on top of the heel, 10 or 15 degrees bend, and I'm gonna rotate so my shin is pointed out in line with the foot, and I'm rotating the upper leg to point in. So now we have external rotation of the tibia. And I'm gonna create tension with my foot, but I'm gonna try and relax my knee enough that I feel the torque and rotation in this area. Okay, so upper leg pointing this way, lower leg pointing this way. Then we're gonna try and rotate against the implement, and we're gonna try and rotate off the implement. And just breathe and hold this position. You can make some micro adjustments in terms of how much the knee is bent to feel if you get a little more or less sensation in the knee. Good. We'll hold for 5 more seconds. Now I'm going to generate some tension in the knee and try and rotate the foot against the implement. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate, try and get the foot off the implement as I rotate deeper into the stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And push into the implement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try and get off the implement as you rotate deeper into the stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Last one. Ready? Push into the implement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate off the implement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of that position and move that leg around a little bit. Beautiful. Now we're going to do the opposite one. So we'll go back to the right foot. I want the outside of the right foot in contact with the implement. I'm going to bend the knee, make sure the knee is on top of the heel. Make sure you keep the knuckle of the big toe in contact with the ground. And now I'm going to rotate the opposite way. So now my shin is rotated this way and my upper leg is rotated this way, right? So that spiny process is pointing across my body and I'm rotating my leg this way. And we hold 30 seconds. Enough tension in my foot. I'm gripping the ground, but I'm trying to relax at the knee to get some nice torque on the knee. We're about halfway, and then we'll start with our contractions. Five, 4, 3, 2, and start to rotate and push into the implement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and rotate deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Rotate a little more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last push into the implement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate even deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming out of that position. It's a good one. Shin pointing forward in line with the foot. Slight knee bend. Now I rotate the upper leg pointing this way. So shin pointing this way, upper leg rotates to point this way. Keep that big toe, knuckle of the big toe in contact with the ground. Good. Lots of tension in the foot, but I'm trying to relax this area to feel the torque in the knee. And breathe. We'll hang out here for 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Press into the implement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try and rotate off while you rotate deeper into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allow yourself to rotate deeper into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Ready? And push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rotate deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of that position. Okay. Knees feeling good, a little worked. Let's get rid of this, and we'll go to our band. From here, I want to be seated. And I've got that band anchored into the kettlebell. I want to, if you're using socks, the feet might slide, just a heads up. I want a little bit of friction on the ground, and I want to keep my heel stacked under my knee. I'm going to take the band, and I'm going to wrap it around roughly the ball of the foot, but I'm going to do it a second time. That way it doesn't slip off the foot. Then I want some tension on the band, so I'm going to pull myself away so that the heel is directly underneath the knee and it stays there the entire time. I'm actually going to angle out just a little bit relative to the anchor point. Now I'm going to allow the band to pull me towards the implement. I'm going to lock in my upper leg and I'm going to rotate across my body and hold. 3, 2, 1, back the other way. Find that stretch and then rotate across. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Rotate with, find that stretch, and rotate across. Again, pointing that top of the shin across the body. 3, 2, 1. Rotate away, and rotate across. 3, 2, 1. Rotate with, and last one, rotate across. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of that position. We're going to stay this way. We're going to come across to the foot that's furthest away from the implement. I'm going to wrap it around twice. I'm going to put some tension on the band, knee stacked above the heel. And again, I'm going to slightly angle myself away from the anchor point, and I'm going to allow the band to pull me into internal rotation this time. Then I'm going to fight to go out, away, squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Across, go with the band, and then fight against it. 3, 2, 1, across with the band, and then go against. 3, 2, 1, let's do 2 more. Across with, and then go against. 3, 2, 1, and against, last one. 3, 2, 1. Let's take this anchor point, we'll put it on the other side. And we'll do the same thing. Band goes around the foot. I'm going to loop it around a second time. I'm doing that just so it doesn't slip off. Then I want to pull out. I'm going to rotate slightly away from the anchor point, and I'm going to allow that to pull me into external tibial rotation, and then we're pulling across. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1, with the band, and then across. 3, 2, 1, with the band, and across. 3, 2, 1, away, and in. 3, 2, 1. Each time I'm trying to get deeper and deeper into the position. The last one. 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming out of that one there. Opposite foot, wrap around a second time so that we stay nice and anchored. Pull out, so we got lots of resistance on the band. Go with the band first, and then fight across. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Go with, and then across. 3, 2, 1. Go with, and then across. 3, 2, 1. With, we got 2 more. Rotate across, fight for more distance. 3, 2, 1. Across, and go with. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right. Knees feel good. They feel buttery. We're going to finish with some iso holds. I'm going to get rid of this bench. We're going to go with an iso hold for the front of leg, for the quad, against the wall. And then we're going to go iso hold for the hamstring on the floor. Let's start with the quad. We're going to go against the wall. I want to sink down so that I've got roughly that 15-degree angle at the knee. I'm going to come up on the ball of the foot, and then the idea here is that I'm trying to push the floor away that way to activate the quad. We're going to do 30-second holds, so it's going to be quite a long time. I want you to try and maintain the greatest push that you can across 30 seconds. We're only going to do this twice. We're going to go left side, right side, left side, right side. We're going to do that whole series twice. Okay? The idea is that you really want to burn the quads and the hamstrings and fatigue all of the muscle and get deep into the connective tissue. Ready? Heel up, and 3, 2, 1, push. 30 seconds on the clock. Keep pushing, lots of quad activation. You got to have some friction. Socks on a slippery floor is not going to work. I'm trying to push the ground away and push into the wall, really getting it here. We're coming up on the halfway mark. Keep pushing. It's starting to burn. If you're shaking, you're doing it right. Keep pushing, 10 seconds. Just make sure you don't work through pain. If there is any pain, reduce the amount of intensity. 2, 1, rest. Woo. If you're doing that well, it burns. By the way, folks, you can also add in implement some dumbbells to further challenge yourself here. But I find if I'm just generating as much force as I can, it's good. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and push hard. Lots of quad activation. Keep the heel off the ground. Try and push the ground away and push yourself into the wall. Keep going. That's 10 seconds. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Hold. Halfway. Push even harder. If it's not enough, you just got to increase the intensity and push. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Let's go to the floor. We'll go to hamstrings. All right, so for this one here, I want that same roughly 15-degree bend at the knee. I want my butt to come off the ground, and then I'm pressing the heel down, but pulling again, which is where having friction on the floor matters. Ready? Starting in 3, 2, 1, press and pull. Squeeze. See if you get a cramp going on the hamstring. Good. Keep going. Pull the heel towards the butt. That's 10 seconds. Coming up on halfway. Keep pulling. Good. Maximum intensity as long as you're not in pain. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Same angle on the knee, and the bum comes up. 3, 2, 1, heel down and pull towards the bum. Good. Keep the glutes off the ground if you can. Keep pulling. Coming up on 10 seconds. Good. If the hamstring starts to cramp, that's fine. Just push through. We're halfway. Keep pulling, keep pulling. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Woo. One more round. Back to the wall. We want that 15-degree bend. The heel comes off the ground. And press. 30 seconds on the clock. Maximum quad activation. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Think about pushing the ground away from the wall. That's 10 seconds. Keep going. Last chance. Maximum activation. If you're not shaking, you're faking. Let's go. Push, 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 push. More intensity. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're feeling pain in the knee, reduce the intensity. Try to keep the pain to 2 out of 10 or less. Ready? 3, 2, 1, push. Good. Lots of quad activation. Make sure heel's not touching the ground. Keep pushing the floor away. 10 seconds gone. Keep pushing. Good. Coming up on 20 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Keep pushing. Harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one on the hamstrings, 30 seconds per side. That 15-degree angle, and we go in 3, 2, and lift, press and drag, 30 seconds. Last chance for better hamstrings. Keep pulling. Good. 10 seconds gone already. Keep pulling. Press harder, 15 seconds. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one on the other side. We go in 3, 2, 1. Press and pull. 30 seconds, last 30 seconds. You got to increase the intensity. If you want to see change, you have to press hard. Just don't work through pain. Halfway. Keep pushing. Good. Drag that heel towards the butt, but because of the friction, there's nowhere to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love the isometrics, great for connective tissue, but also super scalable. So you can have a yielding isometric where you're just holding yourself up, exerting enough force just not to touch the ground, or you can drive that heel down and pull to a maximum intensity. If you like that one and you want more, make sure that you click the follow button and see us on the next one.